What's the most disturbing piece of audio there is? The 911 call of Loretta Picard, a disabled elderly woman who died in a house fire. She was physically unable to get out of the house on her own. There were firefighters outside her house, but due to a miscommunication, they thought the house was empty. On the call, you hear the woman talking as the fire gets worse and she gets closer to death. The Ruth Price 911 call where she's this old woman living alone in her apartment when some stranger keeps trying to get in. He eventually does, and then she can be heard screaming for her life. I think he was stabbing her. Fortunately, she survived and lived another 14 years. Pretty sure it was used to train dispatch in the past for how horrific the audio is. For me personally, it's audio and video. It's a grandmother who killed her son-in-law, and for some reason the police bring in the woman's young granddaughter, daughter of the victim. And the grandmother is insane and asks for a hug, and the little girl screams, "No, you killed me, Daddy." I honestly have no idea why the police brought in the girl. It's horrible. The 911 call Jennifer Pan made after she hired people to try and kill her parents. At one point her surviving father starts shouting and yelling in the background. This is after he had been shot multiple times, I think one of which may have been to his head or neck. When I tell you that I can still hear her father's screams, I mean it. It might not be the worst thing on here, but it's fucking harrowing. The voicemail my stepfather left my mom the morning of 9/11. He worked on the 99th floor, and called to tell us he was okay, and was making his way down the stairs. He said he would call us again when he was outside. He never did. In the call, you can hear him telling others to keep their heads down, out of the smoke, but what really makes the audio as disturbing as it is the screaming. The screams in the background are some of the most bone-chillingly real terror I think I've ever heard. This is a minor one, but it messed with me. It was a UFO documentary on TV in about 1995. There's a bit where the woman being abducted puts out a tape recorder in her room all night and captures a male voice saying, "Don't wake up." So that, in itself, was really scary. But all I could think of was that this was a rape about to happen, and the poor woman was using UFO stuff as a cover to protect her sanity. And that just rocked me. And if someone in law enforcement heard it, wouldn't they feel the same? The whole thing was just hard to process. There is a video of a man and his wife, child riding in a car on the highway. They are behind a truck carrying bricks. Something falls off the truck and goes straight through the windshield on the passenger side. I haven't seen it in a long time, but you cannot see what's going on. I believe the brick rips the camera off, but there is a brief pause while the shock wears off and you just hear the worst scream from the husband and the child is crying. Thank you very much for watching my video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. I will see you in the next video.